Civil war here in Melbourne. Derby number 7. And a big crowd has turned out. The expectations are beyond 11,000. Well, wait, plenty of traffic outside. Ronaldson short. I think Davison may have got a piece on it. Copeland comes up with it. Bennett Davison had 29 on debut last week as the Tigers lost to Adelaide here by 20. Copeland going baseline, couldn't hit. Ronaldson knocked it away. Copeland to Bradkey. Here's Bennett. Oh, he throws it away, intended for Egan. So a couple of turnovers at either end. Jason Smith. Now David Smith. Both teams on the board after 2 minutes.
It's a big confident offensive start there by David Smith. He was the open man. They got the pass to him, knocked that down with not too much trouble at all. It's tied up at 2.
Bradkey being guarded by Pepper. Now Davison slipped as he was attempting to take off. 3-on-2 Titans. Ronaldson to David Smith. Couldn't finish it. Jason Smith blocked by Copeland. Jason Smith with another try. Eventually, the Smiths get the job done for Victoria. At the other end, Bradkey with the jab. David Smith taking off there. The late arriving fans taking up their seats, settling in for a night at the basketball. What a game in store with us. It will be tight. Egan being guarded by McDonald. The lob for Copeland. Ronaldson there to help the defensively. And there is Mr. Davison.
It's another one that we saw a couple of last week. We saw him fly at least 4 or 5 times last week in an outstanding debut. That time straight down the middle again, threw it down with one hand.
We've got the top 10s coming up at half-time. He features prominently. We'll leave it at that. McDonald, the handoff for Pepper. It slams at him. Now Jason Smith, wide open for the tie. Lindsay Gaze might want to talk this one over because Victoria are on a 15-3 scoring run. And it could be more. D-Mac all the way.
Well, Lindsay calling for the timeout now after another careless turnover at the offensive end by the Melbourne Tigers.
Marathon man Steve Monaghetti also getting a good view of the action here at Melbourne Park. It's a star-studded lineup.
Sure is. Parkin, Barnes, Monaghetti all sitting in the box there together. A big night out at the hoops, but what could be better than this?
Yes, one of the biggest crowds of the NBL season. Copeland for 3. Oh, they needed that.
You've really got to like to watch this when Leonard Copeland starts to heat up. He's been checked out of the ball game for quite a while, sitting on 3 fouls, comes back in. That's a nice way to get it started.
The scoring had dried up for Melbourne this quarter. Ronaldson draws a foul, count the basket. Copeland now to Luke McMillan, the rookie, originally from South Australia, just 19 years old, in front of a very big crowd at Melbourne Park. Copeland to Bradkey, spinning, back to Leonard for 3.
Sweet shot by Leonard Copeland and a good pass by Mark Bradkey to identify Copeland as the option outside there on the right wing. He let it go. Doesn't need a lot of space. Straight down.
Hasn't missed from beyond the 3-point arc. 4 of 4 for Leonard Copeland. He leads all scorers with 12. Jeffries guarding Frank Drimmick. Drimmick gets rid of him. Ronaldson. This is for an answering 3. Gaze is fouled early by Drimmick. The basket will be waved away.
That gets him up to 11, shooting the ball at 57%.
Copeland for 3. Leonard is on fire. He has made all 5 3-point attempts. Al Westover is excited, although he gets excited when he gets out of bed in the morning, I'd imagine. Titans by 1. Ronaldson now for 3. It's a shootout.
Copeland v. Ronaldson. Are we enjoying this one? Copeland at one end, Ronaldson responds with another. An offensive foul call on Andrew Gaze. Lindsay has the head in the hands.
Drimmick now. Smith sets the screen for Ronaldson. He's the man with the hot hand. He finds Siegel. The assist for Ronaldson. The basket for Siegel. Gaze has Egan running. He goes himself. He goes all the way. It rolls in. And the foul. Andrew Gaze He's copping one there. He got the basket and the free throw to come. Double figures for Andrew Gaze, 10 points. He missed it. McMillan to beat the buzzer. Couldn't do so. The knock to the head perhaps affecting Andrew Gaze there. Big turn from Victoria. Big game here at Melbourne Park. We've seen some terrific highlights. McDonald knocked it away. Bradkey follows. Copeland almost lost it. What recovery skills from Leonard Copeland. Both sets of supporters booing there. One wanting a foul, one wanting a travel. Bradkey from the baseline. Yes, it's a one-point game.
We have got a basketball game going here. As you mentioned, both sets of fans booing. How do you win? Who lost on that one? But it has been an extraordinary last couple of minutes. The Tigers have closed it up again to within one. Still shooting the basketball at 62%. How often do you shoot that percentage? We're down by one. Davison comes in. Something coming up.
Oh, Bennett.
He let us down.
Oh, Bennett.
He let us down. We've been talking about him for the last week and a bit. Didn't deliver for us that time, but the Tigers will take it anyway. They're out by one.
He prefers to wait till there's a little bit of pressure on him. This is a sensational run from Melbourne. 15-2. They are in front. Drimmick says, we'll take it back. Hoops heaven here at Melbourne Park. End to end.
Just don't turn away for a minute because it's all happening at both ends of the floor. We saw Frankie Drimmick put the move on. Melbourne Tigers are up to 64%. Mark Bradkey, 8 of 9 from the field for 20 points.
Ronaldson, the fake. He's got 22. Oh, my! A halfway alley-oop attempt. Drimmick. Little fake. And the finish. Jason Smith. Now, is there a call? No. Gaze, what a steal. Oh, what play. Tiger basketball. That is some of the most spirited play you'll see this season.
Last touch by the Titans.
Tough call for the referees. Probably a good one in the end. Copeland couldn't make it. Wheeler the rebound. Victoria running. This is Frank Drimmick going all the way. Fouled by Bradkey.
Good, strong, aggressive.
Tigers, Egan to Gaze, the runner. Count it, and the foul. Andrew Gaze up to 20.
Jason Smith.
So the big three, Gaze, Copeland and Bradkey with 62 of their 85 points. Gaze with the free throw. Count it. Everyone's getting excited. And the Tigers lead it by 4. There's your tip from here, AJ, as McDonald gets inside. Oh, creative. What a finish.
Right there, isn't it? But so they're back within 2. But I think with the foul trouble the Tigers have got, you've still got to like Victoria down the stretch as Andrew Gaze just slices through for another layup. He's up to 22 or 21 by the looks of that. And he's one who could just finish this game off. And, you know, he's been big the first couple of minutes of this quarter.
Tigers out by 4. They led by 12 early. Victoria came back to lead by 12 in the third. Now Melbourne resting control back. Only momentarily, perhaps. No! Mark Bradkey again. He is standing up here for the Tigers as Copeland completes it at the offensive end. Shot clock at 10. He'll take Davison on. Copeland got a hand there. Davison knocked it back to him. And now a whistle and a foul on Tony Ronaldson. Oh, my goodness me.
It's a nasty gash on the face for Tony Ronaldson. He wants to talk about it with the official, Ian Watts.
With one of the more nastier cuts we've seen in the National Basketball League. He just went bang into the pine.
That really is nasty, isn't it?
Well, that is a bad blow for Victoria. Ronaldson with 22 points had been starring in this game. And a very serious cut.
Take a look at that. Look to put the move on Davison. Ball fell loose. Ronaldson hit the floor.
Oh, and there. It was.
Close on 6 minutes. We've had a great weekend of basketball.
We have. It's been like one of those tours. Gaze is tied up in the backcourt. Titan Drimmick goes down. It's 5-on-4 for the moment. Melbourne should score out of this. Egan, the handoff. Oh, good deflection. Brett Wheeler.
It may only be week 8 of the season, but who would know it out here tonight? This one really matters.
This game, everything that we were hoping for. Drimmick bleeding from that knock with Andrew Gaze, and he is forced to sub out. So the Titans can bring in their best free throw shooter sitting down to take these, or trying to tend to that blood quickly. I don't think they're going to be able to stop it in time. I think a substitution will be required. Steve Evans, the physio there, sitting Frank Drimmick down, so Brian Goorjian can make a sub, so he'll look to his best free throw shooter to come in. Ronaldson's a 78% shooter, but could probably hardly see the basket with the bandage, as you see across his eye.
Yeah, looks like he's coming into the game anyway. Ronaldson checks back in.
And this is what you love, the fans standing to applaud their leader.
So it's something out of Madison Square Garden. Here comes Willis Reed.
Will take the lead on this possession. Ronaldson to Jason Smith. They've got some potent three-point shooters there in Smith, Drimmick and Ronaldson. McDonald getting by Copeland, goes all the way.
That's a tough move.
They're tied at 99. Titans can't afford to foul or give Melbourne free throws. It's at 5 seconds. Copeland all the way. Puts it up, can't make it. Victoria the chance to win. They don't call timeout. Melbourne can't foul. McDonald, Drimmick for the win. No, overtime. Foul count. The end that the teams are travelling. And the score, 99 all. Gaze being guarded by Drimmick. Suddenly there's a long way to go now.
Yeah, there sure is. I'll tell you what, coming down the end regulation time there, that's the shot Frank Drimmick wanted. Had the open shot from the wing there, just didn't fall from him. You see Ronaldson, hard foul on Bennett Davison, who'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Yeah, that's right. They need a basket right now. They're down by 4. They don't want the Tigers to get another trip down the floor, go ahead by 6.
McDonald has it blocked, recovers. Jason Smith gets it. D-Mac for 3. It is good.
That looked good all the way. We had a great position on that right behind the jumper. Did not deviate on the way. That's 3 from Daryl McDonald, and they're down by 1.
His first 3 of the game. He's got 21 points. Gaze to try and answer. Short. Egan to save. Titans running. Jason Smith for the slam. Fouled by Copeland. Move. Couldn't make it. Loose ball. And the Titans get it. Triple team on Jason Smith. Gaze to steal. Blocked by Drimmick. Melbourne ball. How much action can you roll into a couple of plays?
There will be the Tigers ball on the baseline.
Triple team on Smith.
Drimmick right over the top to throw that one out, and Melbourne come up with the ball.
Victoria have a man advantage. This is for 3. No! Copeland the rebound. Gaze has 4 black shirts back there. He takes them on. Oh, what a play. Only Andrew Gaze would have taken 4 on 1 on. And Bradkey with the block. About the 3. Shot clock down to 10. Jason Smith guarded by Copeland. Floats it out for Drimmick. The fake on Egan. Passed up the shot. It's down to 4. Smith for 3. What a huge shot from Jason Smith.
They passed up the first couple of shots from the perimeter. Ronaldson, then Drimmick. Smith with time running down, let it go, and they're up by 2.
Copeland to retaliate. Melbourne back in front. Donald to be the trigger man. Jason Smith from the baseline. Session. Copeland. Davison. Oh, what a play. Victoria will have the last possession of overtime to try and eke out a memorable win of the year. McDonald taking on Copeland. McDonald hits it. 4 seconds left. Andrew Gaze. Victoria can't foul. Gaze for the win. No. Victoria win it.